Okay. This next topic is about where can young men turn for guidance into manhood? There are a variety of ways in which young men today aren't doing so well, whether we're talking about poor performance in school, various kinds of addictions, failure to launch, and all kinds of confusion over what it means to be a man and how to become a good grown man. Where are some good places for boys and young men to turn for guidance on becoming mature men, especially maybe for boys who don't have good dads in their lives?
Yes, yes. Well, I think what's missing with a lot of our younger generation, um, your age and younger possibly. I don't know how old you are, but 30s, probably up to 40. This generation of young people that we've raised up, so many of them grew up in the era where everybody gets a trophy. Just because you showed up, just because you're on a team. You're playing Little League Baseball and your team's up by 15 runs. They call the game. Nobody gets embarrassed. And so we never really learn the hardships of life this way. And when hard times do come, and believe me, they will come at some point, we've got to be able to face that and endure that. But I think if you don't grow up with those kind of lessons in life, that you're not always going to win. Sometimes you will lose. And there are things to learn from winning. There are things to learn from losing. I think team sports is a great thing, character builder for every young person. They should all be trying to play team sports. It teaches you, the teamwork, working together as a team towards common goals, lessons in winning, lessons in losing, the euphoria of being together, the camaraderie, all these great things is what team sports teaches you. The military is a similar kind of thing as well, because these two aspects and activities provide some really good discipline and structure in a young person's life, which I think a lot of them are missing out on now. You can't just, play video games your whole life and be kind of solitary and still have expected to have the social skills developed that you need when you get out there in real life. So I think there's a lot of great places for young men to still learn that pathway, that rite of passage to manhood. Mentoring groups are fine. Have a mentor who's older than you and been around a little bit. The scouting troops are a good way to learn activities, to get out there, experience some hardships of sleeping outside. We all been scouts way back when, and learning some of the hardships of roughing it a little bit. So those are great ways to do it. And if you don't have a responsible older role model in your life, especially for boys, seek one out. Try to find, either through the scouting troops or through the mentoring agencies around town. There are a lot of great men out there that want to give back their wisdom and their life experience to a young man. And that would really help the young man make that passageway to manhood.
Wonderful. Yeah. I'm 33. I was married before for about 3 years. So divorced, been single about 3 years. I'm in a relationship, a really great relationship with a gal, about a year into that relationship. But I don't have kids myself. And through the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, I was matched with a 7-year-old boy down in Renton. So I've been in a relationship with him for about 4 or 5 months. And it's great because I've known since I was in my early 20s that I would be a pretty good dad. I wanted to be a dad. So as a 33-year-old man with no kids, and maybe within a few years I will have kids, but for now I have some wisdom and I have some kind of care to offer. So why not offer that to a boy who doesn't have a dad in his life?
Absolutely. And that experience for that 7-year-old boy is just going to be invaluable as he grows up. He looks up to you, respects you, he likes you, he wants to see you, he wants to learn from you. I mean, it's responsibility on you as well. But, you seem to be the character that can handle that kind of responsibility and make sure that this young boy grows up with a really positive male role model in his life. That's essential.
Thank you. Yeah, that's my hope. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.